So I want to talk about negative thinking. I think they call it maladaptive thinking. I don't really like that word. Because it sounds like, I don't know, it's like someone cool I was talking to yesterday, regular caller. She's smart and she says about labeling things. And, giving it a name makes it sort of sound like more of a disorder rather than something that's been created and probably could be uncreated sometimes. Um, so, like, what you'll find is some people, because, like, I think once you have an understanding of why we do certain things, some of us, not all of us, so if you do things, it can give you that idea. Oh, right, okay. Because sometimes if you're like, there's so much going on within in our minds that we'll be bouncing from one thing to another and never really work out why this is happening. And I think a doorway to finding out why it's happening, rather than feeling like I'm an awful person. Why am I like this? I don't know what to do. What's the answers and everything like that. So I think it's important to take apart all those parts of us that create, and one of them is negative thinking. You'll find it's quite common with autistics. So, and for obvious reasons, we're going to have negative thinking. You know, once again, negative thinking is going to come from the fact that we've um, in society often not been accepted from a young age, and so really society can't put that label on us that we're maladaptive thinking or we're negative thinking, because so would they be um, if they were growing up, that square peg in a round hole type thing, which we shouldn't have any pegs. We should be accepted for who we are. And I think society is changing, and I think it's going that way. I really believe it. And I'm super excited about the changes that are happening, that people can be who they naturally are and enjoy it and celebrate it. It's awesome. So we're going to naturally have negative thinking um, you know, if you think about it, the series of events can happen. So um, you're in a situation, and then you're just reminded as you're growing up through all the different processes of growing up through your younger years and into your teenage years and then to your adult years, if that's where you've gone so far. Then you're going to have a lot of examples of where we don't fit in, and we're also going to have a lot of examples where we've been snubbed, and we're going to have a lot of examples of where we haven't been understood. And because the education system isn't up to speed at all, we're going to have had that experience going through. I've got to say that Uscola Derry, they were on, I think they look amazing. They were on television and I was watching it, and I think that they have that. I have exactly the same thinking as they do, and they are an example to how the school system should be: warm, accepting, not what's it called, dictatorish. Noticing when somebody's got a problem, because that's what they do there. Notice when someone's got a problem. I mean, I've not worked there and I don't never been there, but I'm watching the program, and they know their students so well that they notice when there's an issue. And I think what's education is to shaping our future generations, isn't it? So the fact that we've had all these sort of negative experiences coming up, we are going to have maladaptive thinking, and we're going to start to think that way. And it's a protection, it's a coping strategy, because I've had it and I still have it, but I've got it at a different level now. So you're naturally going to think this is not going to work, to protect your emotional state. If you've got extra sensory issues and then you've got that to deal with, tidal wave. So a way of your brain coping is going to become negative thinking to protect you, which makes sense. But the only problem then can be, as you're growing older, it can become detrimental to your enjoyment of life. So if you can find a safe place where you feel secure emotionally, say in a workplace, if it's secure, friends that are secure, then maybe you can start changing that negative thinking, so that you can see there's more possibilities, because the power of thought is really powerful. I couldn't think of a word. So it's like, yeah. So it's like an amazing thing, because I've changed my thinking after that when I realised, and because I've had a lot more positive experiences now, I can collect those to help me get a balance on it better. I haven't had as many. I used to have one negative after another all the time, not nice experiences, trying to socialise, trying to do other things. But now I don't give my energies, I protect my energy by not giving it in places. And if I do, then I almost like put up a shield. Nice, but I'll put up a shield to that person if they're not a very nice person and they've got bad reward systems. I won't go too far with them. So, yeah, we're naturally going to do negative thinking patterns, and as if we can get into more positive experiences, then we can change that. It is, you know, I have got a realist view still. I know people go, oh, because you like that, you're realist, but I do know that when I do something now, I'm not as afraid as I was. And I think, just like when you plant, good saying for people who've got allotments, they say, you plant something, you got two chances. Gonna work, not gonna work. So I've got a better attitude with that now, because I've had positive experiences, collected my positive experiences. So when it doesn't work, I go, oh, okay, I'll do it this way. And I'm better at learning because, but I've got a realist view. I know, keep in my mind how I think things really are. And some people would say that's negative, but it's not for me. It still works. That one isn't detrimental for me. It actually helps me deal with what the challenges are in life. Okay, I've droned on. Bye.